Hey guys, this is Mr. H. This is question number 9 from the June 2026 Algebra 1 Regents exam. It's a word problem, and the calculator will help a little bit. It can help you eliminate potential answers or wrong answers. But this one is more, do you understand how to put word problems together? So it says a garden club plans to plant 40 flowering plants this year. They will only purchase daffodils that cost $4 per plant and tulips that cost $5 per plant. The club has $170 to spend, so which equation could be used to find the number of daffodils that are D? Now, technically, they have taken two equations and kind of made it into one. That's what they're doing here. So probably the other one was T stands for the number of tulips. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Number of tulips, right? But here's one of the things you should see. If we have $170, that's going to be our total. So the one that has 40 and 40 up here, they don't make sense. We're not trying to find the 40 plants. We're trying to find how many daffodils we can buy, and tulips that will total to 170. Now, here is why I know it is number two. And the reason is it's $4 for each daffodil, and it's $5 for the tulips. So this is backwards. It has 5 times D for daffodils when it should be 4D. Now, here's the other thing that you can do. So I'm just going to look at these two equations and then I'm just going to solve them, right? Now, I'm going to use the calculator like I normally tell my students to do. So I'm going to do, let's get rid of this and let's just start over. So we're going to do menu 32. And we're going to make this one equation. We're going to put D in for daffodils. And then what we're going to do is just type in 4D plus 5 parentheses 40 minus D equals 170. So this says there's going to be 30 daffodils. I'm writing that on my iPad. And then let's go to the other one, do the same thing. So actually, I'm just going to copy this. And then I'm going to change a couple of the variables. So I'm going to make this 5. And I'm going to make this 4. And I think that's the only thing I need to change. And then I press enter. Oops, something didn't work. Let me double check. Oh. I was trying to make that a 5 and kind of messed it up. Let me see if I can fix it. This is supposed to be 5. Um, Actually, this is supposed to be 5. And this one is supposed to be 4. And then we press enter and it says 10. So here's what you should be doing now. Once we know these two answers, we can go and look. So the first one said there were 30 daffodils. This one is saying there's 10. So let's just see. If we had 30 daffodils and they cost 4 apiece, that would be 120. But that also meant since we only have 40 plants, that there would be 10 tulips and they cost $5 per plant. So that would be 50. So 120 plus 50 is actually 170. Over here, it says we had 10 daffodils. 10 times 4 is 40, which means 30 would be tulips. And 30 times 5, because that would be the price, would be 150. So this would be 190. We only had $170, so it's not that one. It has to be this one. So it would be option 2. Now, you should be able to go through the front door and find this answer. But if you can't, you can go to the actual answer choices and start solving for D and see which one makes sense. This one, 30, is the only one that makes sense. And that's it. So the answer for this one It's two. I kind of look, I use a bunch of things here, but hopefully you see kind of how I kind of cobbled things together. I eliminated a couple choices. I solved for D, and then just to check to make sure the one that I chose was right, I just actually used the amounts that they said, and we went from there. All right, so use the clues that they give you to help you solve this one. Now, this one was a little longer, but I hope that it made sense. The answer is choice two. I am going to stop and post.